Mike Levitt back with part 7 of my 10-part corrugated kicks cardboard shoe Chef Taylor tutorial series, where we're going to condition and glue the trim. Following along up to this point, what you have now is basically a fully formed shoe. It just needs a tongue and some finish work. If you haven't already cut your trim pieces out, do that now. There's 3 different pieces involved here. One is that really long, skinny strip from my template. It covers the sole edges. The other is that shorter, arch-shaped, thin strip. It's the toe bumper that wraps over the front of the toe. And the third piece is the half moon shape that glues over the top of the toe. After cutting them out, condition all 3 of these pieces. Press the toe top trim piece into the palm of your hand with your thumb. This makes another convex shape, so it relaxes over the top of the toe. There's no making this piece too rounded. It can always flatten out more when you glue it down. Curl the long, skinny sole trim piece by rubbing it over the table edge. Do the same thing with the toe bumper. Curl them inward while rubbing them on the table edge. You could even curl them into tight spirals. There's no curling too much here. You could roll them up into a nice, tight roll. It only helps the edges glue down that much better. I also put the toe bumper piece in the palm of my hand and rub my thumb on the inside to give it a slightly convex curve as it goes around the front of the toe. Dry fit the toe top trim on top of the toe body. Once it's positioned how you want it, draw a pencil line across the top of the toe body where you want the toe top trim to be glued. Liberally apply glue to the bottom of the toe top trim and the top of the toe body. When your glue is almost tacky, press the toe top trim onto the top of the toe body. Slide your hand up inside the shoe to press against the toe from the inside. Press it into your hand or onto the tabletop. As the glue starts to set, roll the toe over the table to round it even more. Rolling the toe over the table as the glue sets is really a pro tip here. It evens everything out. Dry fit this sole trim onto the sole. Hold one end centered on the back of the heel, pull it tight around the sole. Make note of how it fits. Then liberally apply glue to the sole edges. The raw cut corrugated edges will really sponge up any glue. I usually apply about 3 coats of glue here, no matter what glue I use, and let each coat get tacky between applications. Liberally apply glue to the inside of the sole trim. When your glue is almost tacky, start the sole trim at one end, centered on the heel. Hold this end tight while stretching the rest of the trim tight against the sole. Run your fingers down along the bottom edges to ensure a flush fit while stretching the trim around. Pull the trim all the way around the shoe for the opposite end to meet where you start at the center of the heel. Another small bit of masking tape can be really helpful to hold the ends while the glue sets. Double check the sole trim glue is well set. Then dry fit the toe bumper trim piece. Center it on the front of the toe and make pencil marks where you want it to glue. Then liberally apply glue to the inside of the toe bumper and the front bottom edges of the sole trim. When your glue is almost tacky, press the toe bumper onto the front of the sole trim and let the glue set. After the glue is well set, you can do some more rolling of the toe on the tabletop. Okay, you made it. Congratulations on getting this far. That trim work can be super hard. The next step is even harder. Step 8 is where the proverbial rubber meets the road. It all comes together and we tackle the tongue. But for now, enjoy your trim work and let me know if you have any questions.